Okay, so this game we have Ryan on Viktor versus Talon. And before we start gameplay, how I like to generally think about matchups is by breaking it down into missions and like character archetypes, or like general archetypes. So Viktor's a range control mage and Talon's an AD assassin. Viktor loses in damage pretty substantially. If Talon ever gets his full combo off, you automatically like lose the trade. But you make up for this by having a range advantage pretty significantly. And then the missions is just like the general goals for the lane and what you should be looking to do. Number one is push the lane to make him CS under tower, and because Talon has pretty good wave clear as well, even though he's an assassin, and you just don't want to get pushed in by him. So, and this also goes, number one kind of goes in with number two, because they're pressuring CS to gain a health lead. And that's pretty standard. Like if he goes up to hit a CS, then if you can trade with him while he's doing that, obviously you're going to get a health lead, and that'll discourage him from hitting minions that are too risky, so that'll naturally help you push the wave because he's not autoing it as much as you will be. And that all ties into preventing him from roaming, because if you get enough of a health lead, like he's going to be too low to really go for a roam potentially if it's going really well, or at least you're pushing the lane and preventing him from roaming. And so he started E this game because of our stack invade, but I really don't care about that because it's like a 1 in a million like game situation, and it's not relevant to like how the matchup is played at all. So like potentially if he started E, you would like go up here maybe, like I don't know, but I also really don't care because it's not relevant to like any other game. So so he's playing like super AFK mode because of he started E and he knows he can't do anything. So you get like a free mission 1 of push the lane. And like normally Talon's gonna start W, and ideally like you're pushing in really hard, which normally doesn't happen, or like maybe doesn't always happen I should say, but like ideally Talon like hits all the 3 melee minions and like kills them with his W, and maybe even hits the casters, or at least just hits the 3 melee minions if he's getting 2 zoned off, which could happen in a matchup like this, but he can't do that here. So he's just kind of waiting for you to push at him. And E is not going to help him CS at all, so he has only auto attacks. So he's going to miss a bunch of CS here. But so now you push the lane in, and now you can start abusing your range advantage to pressure his CS and get a health lead, which is exactly what's going on here, which is good. He just has to take the trade if he wants to. He's trading health for CS right now, like 1 for 1. And he can't even get all the CS. So this is all good so far. You get a nice level 2 cheese play. Well, wait, let's see. When is your Q up? I don't know. Right, okay, so you did that trade, and then when you hit level 2, I might say like, I'd say just like keep the player honest. Like you're gonna hit level 2 off of this minion, but you hit it and go for the laser while your Q is coming up. Or, well, it's up here, so like, you could use it right here, Q auto, maybe, but like, what also could have been easier or just good to think about if you're not already is waiting until your Q is up, or like, gonna be like up when you walk in to kill this minion, and then get like your full combo off. But maybe it looks like you're trying to Q him there, but that's something to think about. So this is all pretty good so far though. So right now he's level 2. Normally he would have WQ right now, but he has WE. And so at level 2, you know, he has this WQ cheese with, electrocute. That's a pretty good combo that you want to avoid. So like, if that was the case where he had WQ, then this becomes like, this is bad positioning. He gets a W on the entire wave and you. So like usually what you want to do is like stand to the side to make him choose, okay, am I gonna W you here, or am I gonna W the wave? Like if you're up this far, then like this is a pretty bad spot like to be in generally. So like maybe this play wouldn't be good at this instance, because if he WQs you here, then that's just a really bad trade to take, because you have to you're like all the way at his tower range, like you're at this line, which I know you're probably like, again, it's not irrelevant to this game, but I just want to cover the information. But either way, in this case it would be a 100% good play, because that way he does have to choose between, okay, am I going to try to W Viktor or am I going to W the wave? But he just gets both for free, and that's going to be a reoccurring theme. And so it looks like never mind. Okay, so he's gonna hit level 3 soon, but let's see. So you have a health advantage right now. Like, he just uses one of his refillable pots, and you have both health potions, obviously. So far you've been pushing him in, and you've been pressuring his CS and stuff. The only thing was really just this W when you were up here to think about, and if he was naturally level 2 with both primary abilities, then maybe like this is a bad wave spot, and I might either like have prepared like a slow push or like maybe try to push it harder. I'm not sure if you could have pushed it harder or not, but avoid this lane position to avoid the level 2 cheese and getting zoned. So now he's still screwed for his level. So you're pushing the wave, and it was kind of, I feel like it was lucky that the E hit him. I feel like it might be better while he's just having to do nothing to just auto attack it and like form the wave that way. And because I feel like, I don't know, like I just feel like that E was lucky, but like I don't know, maybe it's worth it to push the wave as well. I don't know. But now this positioning is really far away. I don't really think it's optimal. Like, let's see. Like, you E the wave, and it does it does hit him, which is nice. But like again, he has 0 pressure on you. So like I was saying earlier, like this is a great time to be making him choose, like stand right here. Out at like, is he gonna W the wave or is he gonna W you? And his W has a range. I guess I can't see in here, but it's like, you know, like about like this far, about like that's pretty approximate. But you know, like it's fairly far range. But instead, like you're far out of his maximum W range. Like, actually, never mind. Take that back. Oh, that goes pretty far. But like, again, like he just W's the wave, but you're not in a position to punish him at all. So even though like I was just trolling with the range on his W, like it still applies, because you have the range advantage. So if he W's the wave, you need to be getting like a Q auto at least, or maybe more than that. Oh, your E's off or on cooldown, obviously. So it's kind of just a free W for him. And like you were playing, like if we look at it, you were barely outside the range of it, which was good. But you just want to play around that max range on the side, so he has to choose. Because like you did barely dodge it. But let's continue. I'm not gonna talk about this ward much. Like to my knowledge, I don't know why Nocturne would be bot side, because like Skull Crab is still on the gray. It's like not even close to being up yet, I don't think. I don't know when it comes up, but maybe he could be bot side. I don't know the jungle pass well enough, but my instinct tells me that top side would be better. I don't really know though. It's not super important. Let's see. Okay, so this was like close to being good positioning, but it ended up being really bad. Like, sorry. Let's see. Directed camera XD. So you're playing out of his range, but like across from him, and so he's just gonna get like, oh okay, it's because you warded, but then like I think you should be positioning more aggressively than this, because he gets this CS for free. So like this is a failure of mission 2, and it's not even because you were choosing to trade 1-for-1 CS, it's because you're hitting the cannon minion. And so now he gets to walk up and get Cannon Minion for free. So he got 2 CS, and one of them was the Cannon Minion for free. So that's really bad, and something to think about. And when he W's like this, you want to be in a position, like if he's gonna get both those CS like that, you just have to trade with him. And like, because you're so far away that he ended up missing. So now he got free CS no. Not only did you not get to trade with him, but you missed your ability on him. And he gets another free CS, so you just really have to be on top of that. And so right here is like where it all starts to fall apart. He's about to walk up and W this. So he W's this at like this angle, right? Where it hits this caster and you. So like, if you were just like a little bit more this way, you would have to choose which one to go for. But he gets all the CS. And so you got hit by the first one, and you did not dodge the second hit of his W, which is really bad. If he does ever like get a good W on you, like you have to dodge the second hit. Like, let me look at this one more time. Like how far away from him you were. Okay, so you missed this CS, but like like you stop to auto him, and it lets him get his W off when you could have easily dodged it, which is really bad because now he gets his full combo off, and that is where you lose in damage is this scenario, where even with the poor positioning, you still could have dodged his W and avoided losing a trade this hard. So now you have lost. Now he has a health lead, and he's pushing you in. So at this point, both of these missions and objectives are failing, which is really bad. And you do have like he just used his last refillable pot, and you have another pot, but like you shouldn't like if you take into account your pot, then like you're about even in health, which is better than what it looks like right now, but it's still bad. And he's gonna walk up and W it. Like, again, like you're scared of him right now, which I guess is what's happening, but like his combo has nothing to do with being in front of or behind minions. Like, or what I mean by that is like it's not like a Vel'Koz Q where if you stand in a minion, it's gonna like hit the minion instead of you, or like an Ezreal Q. It's like it goes through the minion. So like positioning this way does absolutely nothing against Talon. Where he again gets hit. He gets to hit the minions and you, which is bad. Again, and now he has a solid health lead. Like you have your pot, but it's even after that he has a health lead, and you get an E on him. But now that E won't contribute to pushing the wave because you're forced to use it to make up for the bad trades that you've just taken, or maybe not forced to, but it's what you responded with. So now let's see. Again, it's just like this, just a reoccurring thing. It's just like I guess just matchup experience. Like he forces you like all the way back here because he had the opportunity to like you were in the range of it. Like you weren't in the range of it, but you were in the zone of the minions. Like so he could threaten you and the minions at the same time. Is what I'm saying. Instead of making him choose one or the other. Because Talon, again, he is pretty good. Like, for an assassin, he has pretty good wave clear early. And letting him threaten you and the wave with his ability is just really bad. Okay, so that was pretty good to get a solid damage on him and push the wave some, but it's like too late at this point of the wave because he's gonna walk up and W it, and it's like, now you just let Talon push you in and get this is a perfect mid recall, and this like, or like, you know, out of certain recalls you can get, this is one of the best ones because it's on the cannon wave, so all those mistakes on top of it being a cannon wave allowing him to get the ideal recall is just really bad. And so you try your hardest to push this back in, but since it's a cannon wave, he misses. He got, yeah, I didn't see it, but he got the 2 melee minions with his W, but so he missed like no CS. But then canceling this recall, I don't know what the purpose of this was. You have enough for Seeker's Arm Guard. I don't know if you're trying to stay for that and your item upgrade. I don't know what the thought process was on this, but either way you should back now and just get Seeker's Arm Guard. Most likely either that or just back and get like, I don't I don't know what the Viktor item upgrade cost is, the level 1, but if you can't afford it, just even if you don't think Seekers is the best level 1, if you're like first recall, then it's better than staying in this position if you were trying to upgrade your item anyway. Because now you've just left yourself in lane where now that he sees you in lane, he can just keep you at this spot. You have no mana, and he has backed and you haven't. He has damage, he has even more damage control, he has more mana, and just like you have a level advantage currently, but it really doesn't matter. So I feel like you're just trying to hard shove this like last resort. Not even like worrying about the CS, just get under tower, so like obviously he can just jump on you and get his combo off. Which isn't like as bad as normally is, because like at this spot it's not like you just got chunked out of lane, because you should, like you did get chunked out of lane, but you were probably gonna most likely assuming it back after this wave anyway, after not backing here. So like this should be a recall, but I feel like what's coming next is a lack of cooldown knowledge, which is his Q is 8 second and his W is 9 seconds, so his combo is 9 second cooldown. And I feel like you thought his combo was just, I feel like you just thought his combo wasn't up again and went for this minion, but he waited until his W came off cooldown and then just jumped back in and killed you. So I feel like that's just matchup knowledge, like you just didn't know his combo timing, and so now you get pushed in, he hits level 6, and at this point the lane is already lost. It was already not going very well before this, but at this point he just hit his shoving power spike with Tiamat, and he has a kill, so like this Seeker's Arm Guard is way too late. And he's going to be able, like, you have 0 pressure on him, he has experience advantage. He's just going to shove it in 24/7 and roam, which is what he's going to be doing. There's nothing you can do about it, because obviously you can't follow him, and if you try to push the wave he could just come back and like ult you and you'll just die because he has such a big lead at this point. So like, and that's pretty much what we see, like he clears instantly, he leaves lane, does map pressure, like, and you know that you can't walk up here, and it's just like, this is just, the lane's over at this point, there's not that much left to go over, but I hope this is helpful against Talon, because most assassins don't have great wave clear early, but Talon does, and like the way you play around it is different than most champs. But that's my opinion on this lane, so that's all I have.